the scriptures, all right? Okay, so this is Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 24. It says, "And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink." And that's what these women have between their legs, something stink, something of a stinky nature, right? And now this might not apply for every single woman, but at the end of the day, it's a curse, you know? It's a curse, especially for, I'm not gonna lie, especially for the black woman more than others, you know? The heathens might not be as bad. And it also comes down to, what do you call it? Hygiene as well. Right? Women who wear these pants, these tight pants all the time, that has effect, you know, the diet, that those components have an effect. But it's really going to the curses too. And like you're gonna hear where he mentions the pheromones and the hormones that these different men, even if a woman wears a condom, while she's having sex, which a lot of times they're not, you know, they'll just get plan Bs, or they'll just pull out. But they're still, even if he is wearing a condom, whatever, whatnot, you're still getting his DNA and his hormones inside of you. All right. And that's why these women are so mentally unstable too, because they have, they have a lot of different spirits on them, you know. But continue to read. It says, instead of a sweet smell, there shall be stink, and instead of a girdle of rent, it says, there shall be a stink. It says, instead of a girdle, a rent. All right. So instead of having a tight stomach, they gotta have a belly. All right. These women are out of shape, man. All right. Through belly, overweight. A lot of black women overweight, man. Overweight. All right. And instead of a well set hair, baldness. Now, who is this talking about? You don't tell me this is obviously talking about the black woman. Instead of a well set hair, baldness. What woman is bald? The black woman. That's why she always wearing wigs and putting other people's hair from across the world in her head, bugging out. Absolutely disgusting, filthy. You putting somebody else's hair in your head. Think. Got fucking wigs hanging on mannequins in their room. Bugged out. Fucking losers, bro. Nasty. All right. I say this respectfully, but it's the truth. All right. And they think they popping. They'll go put, man. These women will spend $500, $400, $300, $1,000 on somebody else's hair to be put in their head. They are fucking insane and insecure, and it's because they're bald. But why is this? This is going to the curses of the Bible, because they've become whores. The Lord doesn't like whores. You think, oh, the Lord, look, no, He don't like whores. Back in the law, you would stone a whore of the daughter of Zion. All right, well, specifically, and then a whore that was of the tribe of Levi, she would get burned to death. So the Lord doesn't like whores. Well, the stoning was with a woman that was an adulterer, which those women who are whores, they're adulterers, or adulterers, as you could say. The Lord doesn't like, oh, the Lord, look, no, the Lord don't like whores, bro. He don't like you being a whore. He does not like that. He compared the nation of Israel to a whore when they worship idols. He said that's what he's going to give them. He gave us a bill of divorcement and put us in slavery because we worship idols, and he compared us to being whores. That show you what the Lord think about whores. So, you brothers, you gotta be careful, man. I'm, speaking myself as well. Like, stay away from these damn black women. All right, stay away from these women. Period. Like, really focus on this truth. Like, yeah, you gonna go and you gonna get a chick, you gonna deal with them, but don't give. Really, when I say stay away from them, don't be giving your heart to them, and be careful what you put your rod inside too. You send up prayers. You know, to be honest, send up prayers. A lot of these women got diseases. They got urinary tract infections. They got all the type of STDs. They don't know how to clean themselves. They always wearing pants, which is giving them yeast infections. They use. Let me just get scriptures. I'll play a little bit more. I'm gonna get scriptures. I'm gonna wrap it
In
up.
that period where where you have to wear female sanitary napkins.
What if I
And
told you
look when they
investing
put
wasn't just for the
they put the
sexy
nigga
types?
woman
It's for
up.
everyday folks.
They
Maybe
gonna put the
then,
nigga
but
woman up.
otherwise, you shouldn't have an offensive aroma. You never should. It's just because you go work out and do something. Yes, you're not going to smell your freshest after you work out. Hell, there should not be a foul odor coming from inside of you. And this comes from all of y'all feel like y'all got to have a whole face. I'm telling you,
Yep, you heard what he said. This comes from all of you all feeling that you have to. Matter of fact, let me put the subtitles on so you'll be able to hear me better. I'm gonna put this, take the headphones out. Let me just put the subtitles on because I couldn't hear without the headphones. All right, you heard what he said. This comes from women thinking they can have a whole phase. They feel entitled to be whores and abuse themselves. You know, starting with the so-called black woman. One, because she's been raised and she follows the so-called white man who made her a whore, and she doesn't have, don't have fathers. Their mothers are whores, so their mother give them bad advice, and they follow the example of their mother that's a whore. It's a terrible situation, to be honest. This society applauds whoredom. It's really sad, to be honest. We don't say this in joy, like, oh yeah, the black woman's a whore. This is embarrassing. They completely embarrassed us, and that's why the majority of them just gonna have to die, and they'll be born back in the kingdom as our daughters. We'll get wives from other nations and other parts of the world, and we'll damsels, things of that nature. We don't. These women are completely gone. It's unfortunate, but it's true. And they don't give a damn. They'll put you to death if they could. They'll put you in jail if they could. They don't care about us. These guys are complete demons.
all that does is gives you things that you can't get rid of. You can't get rid of all of those energies and all of those different pheromones and hormones and all that's in you. You're never going to be fresh again. And it's
Yeah, you
cool.
can't get rid of that. All those hormones and pheromones that you allow into your body and into your energy, you know, all right, your anatomy. You can't get rid of those things, man. A woman is meant to only have one husband. All right. There's small exceptions, of course, like if a woman husband dies. But even if a woman husband dies, all right, she's supposed to, if she's young enough, she can get married again. But she's not supposed to keep getting married over and over and keep dealing with a different man. A woman is really supposed to only have one man her whole life. But you women think God doesn't know. Oh, God don't know what he talking about. We know what we talking about. Okay, and that's why you stink. You stink because you think you know what you're talking about, but you don't. Nasty, filthy, man. And then we gotta have. Then they have our children, and oh my goodness, this is embarrassing. Stay away from these damn women. Stay focused on the ministry, wisdom. Focus on building yourself up. Focus on pleasing the Lord, man. These women are Satan.
To be fresh when you're first fresh out of the shower or fresh from freshening up, however you freshen up. We're not talking about that. We're talking about later on in the day. I'll give you a sign like this. I'm going to tell you men like this. You got a woman. Here's what you do. Y'all get up and go do something active all day long. Just go do something active. When y'all are done, and I'm not saying go climb no mountain and then y'all just go hang out all day. Don't go sit in the movie theater and then like that. Y'all go do something. If y'all don't do nothing but shop and walk around the mall or go on a trail or go to a botanical gardens and just walk around, just be active. And then when y'all get home, I want you to try to smash her immediately when y'all get home. The telltale sign that your woman knows that she has to stay on top of a level of freshness that she shouldn't have to stay on top of because she turns stinky after a while is if she fights you off of her and be like, no, I won't. Let me go get in the shower first. And she don't even want you to touch her. She ain't gonna do that. She got to go. She don't want you to even see what she see when she ain't on top of her hygiene. And by on top of your hygiene, it should mean that you gotta that you can't even go walk around at the mall and come home without having some scent. It's not right to have a scent.
Right. These women are filthy, man. Let me get some scriptures. Let's get some scriptures. Amos, the 7th chapter. He said what he says. I'm really here for the scriptures, to be honest with you. And we come out the Bible when we speak. Amos chapter 7 and verse 17. Excuse me. It says, therefore, thus saith Yahweh, thy wife should be an harlot in the city. And that's what's taking place. Our wives, we made wives out of these whores. We have children with these whores, when these are complete whores. It says what? She should be a harlot in the city. That's prophecy. All right, that's a part of the curses. It says, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line. And yes, our sons and daughters fall by sword, die, get shot up, whatever. All right. And then our land divided by line. That's the ancient world. Our land mass in the ancient world is divided by line by the heathens, and also over here, this zone, this district, this is gentrification, all this other madness you have going on now. But they sector blacks and Hispanics off in certain areas, man. It's all a part of the curses. It says, and thou shalt die in a polluted land. What is that polluted land? America. America's the land where it promotes women to be whores, all right, which destroys the family structure, all right, and causes rampant STDs and adultery and heartbreak and filth, okay, and confusion. America is the land, all right, that teaches philosophies of evil and wickedness and witchcraft and satanic worship. All right, and also the foul foods, GMO foods. All right, all type of chemicals in the food. All right, chemtrails all up in the air, which is harming our soil. Okay, glyphosate sprayed all over the place. You got people spraying, True Green. I'm gonna spray this. I'm gonna anti-weeds. You're spraying glyphosate in your exact proximity, which is gonna give you cancer. The Lord didn't set up for you to, I'm gonna kill this weed. No, you pull it up. Stop spraying. I'm not, people gonna do what they do, but that is poison. You're poisoning your land. You're poisoning your immediate proximity. And that's, and it's deeper than that, because Esau Edom, he puts glyphosate in the food, which is essentially what that True Green and all that stuff, the anti-weed spray that people put in their yards, that's basically what goes in our food, which is glyphosate. So this is the polluted land. Excuse me. It says, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. Yeah, we went into captivity. We're in slavery right now. All right. Proverbs 23:27. All right, Proverbs chapter 23. Goodness sake. 23 and 27, and it says, a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. She's a trap, man. She's unprofitable. She's destructive. She's not. A good woman is supposed to be a pillar of rest. A good woman is supposed to be faithful. A good woman is supposed to be clean, not stinky like the nigga woman. And then you got a nigga woman who don't stink. Well, your spirit stink though. What about that? Well, my pussy don't. Well, but your spirit, your soul, your soul is disgusting and foul and filthy. and desolate. And most of y'all fucking pussies do stink. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you got a couple of them out every now and then, but man, look, man, out of the different nations, and I've dealt with different nations. All right, just keeping the thou wow. All right, the nigga woman is the worst, bro. Just keeping it 100, man. All right, ain't had no problems really with the other nations. The only time you got problems is the nigga woman, which that's a part of the curses as well, and their diet, and that they're whores. Which other nations are whores too, but the nigga woman is a super whore. In their diet, and they wear tight pants all the damn time, which cut off their circulation. But anyway, the other nations do that too to a certain extent, but you get the point. Verse 28, it says, "She also lieth in wait as for a prey, and increaseth the transgressors among man." Right, these women, these adulterous women, all right, because these women will have a man, and they will try to snare or encourage or entice another man to have sex with them, even though they got man. Sirach 7:26, or Ecclesiasticus. So you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful of these women, man. Straight up. It says, "Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not." You're not gonna find a wife after your mind unless you got them going somewhere into fucking Pakistan, or fucking somewhere to the fucking rural Afghanistan, or fucking rural Nigeria. These American women, you're not gonna. I'm sorry. Or maybe maybe it's certain brothers. Most likely you're not. Don't think I'm gonna be that certain brother. No, probably not. These women are complete whores. All right, and unless you get them at a younger age, don't even try. And even if you get them at a younger age, they can still be whores. All right. It says, "Forsake her not." In America, these women are through. It says, "But give not thyself over to a light woman," and that's what's in America: light woman, light, simple, folly-based woman. Girls just want to have fun. Stupid woman, no character, no discipline, no honor. Woman, that's what you get in America. Oh, I gotta find myself, woman. Forsakers of covenants, woman. Degenerate and dishonest and dishonorable, woman. Okay? And those other women in other lands, it's not that they're righteous, they just not living in a society that encourages them to be wicked and evil the way America encourages women. If they come over to America and America can corrupt them as well. All right, so it's not that they just righteous, it's just they've been raised in better environments to prevent them from being complete degenerates like the American women are. All right. Proverbs 6:25. All right. It says, "Lust not after her beauty in thine heart." Yeah, don't. Oh, she's just so beautiful. She's so fine. Them be the biggest demons. they be the biggest demons. She fine. She's light. She's nothing. She's a whore. She's done nasty things that you don't want to know about. These women are evil, man. So don't lust after a woman because, she look good because she got a big butt. Because her eyes, because her hair, because how she, her skin. Get the fuck out of here. Now, if you want to just deal with them, then yeah. whatever. But it's as far as trying to take something serious and like, oh, I want to, don't do that. Please don't do that to yourself. All right. It says, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. Right, with those cumbrellas. All right, her eyelid. Women know how to bat their eyes, even without those fake eyelashes. They bat their eyes to get man. That's a strategy women use to seduce man. All right. So don't be green and, ooh, look how she look at me. Ooh, whoa. No, don't do that. She's gonna cause fucking hell in your life, and she's just gonna suck away and drain. All right. She's gonna run off of everything you got. Trust me. Well, when brothers speak, we speak from the scriptures and we speak from experience. Your whole savings account through. That's brothers have gone through things where it says, when I was a child, I spake as a child. When I became a man, I put away childish things. So when we go through things, it matures us and hardens us to be more stoic and more wise and to move more properly in the spirit. All right, and putting the Heavenly Father first. But that's the key, putting Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua first. We have to put the Heavenly Father before any and everything, including these nasty women. All right. 2 Timothy chapter 2, and we're almost done. We're going to wrap it up with this. If y'all want to go check that, I suggest checking this video out. If you want a good laugh. And to be honest, he was speaking some real shit in this video. He was making some true-ass points. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to play too much of it because I'm stressed for time. I got to get up early for work. You know what I'm saying? I got other stuff I need to take care of, but I did want to get the precepts more so than just watch this video. But definitely check this out. This guy right here. This is my first time seeing this page. But let's get the scripture I wanted. Second Timothy's. We're about scriptures. Chapter 2 and verse 22. It says, flee also youthful lusts. Right, so when we were a young man, all right, let me chase after this tail. Ooh, let me get this. Man, fuck these damn women, man. Man, go in your bag. Get in your bag. Get in the gym. Guys, go study your Hebrew, study history, take your herbs, go exercise, all right, go meditate, pray, fast, all right? Go hunt, go train, go do some tactical training, if you into that with firearms, or just do things that are profitable to the spirit. Go garden, go get in the boxing gym, go get your jiu-jitsu classes on, go hiking. Fuck these goddamn whores, man. To be honest, these women are overrated because they whores. They're not even women. I could see if they was like, oh yeah, ooh, she's pillow rest. Ooh, she's virgin. No, she's not that, and she's not that. She's neither one of them. So it's like, bro, we just dealing with some old tired ass whores, bro. It's not even fun. It's like they through. They nasty. They through. It's like, what are you here for? Like, get the fuck out of here. So I'm just keeping a thou while with Akim. It says, flee also youthful lust. So, as a young man, we really, energetic about, dealing with women. But it's really unprofitable, man. Our true woman is his word, his ministry. It says, but follow righteousness, faith, charity. So you got to have charity, which is going to love. All right, love for the Akim. All right, love for your neighbor. It says, peace with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart. Right, got to be pure. A pure heart, a pure mind. All right. It said, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, of this world. And these women definitely are of this world. All right, they're not adding to the plate. And they might try to put up a little ditch effort of a front. Trust me, they not adding to your plate. Hey, I'm gonna put it like this. I'm not telling no brother to do anything. But his brother's their own man. I'll put it like this: be users of the world and not abusers, for the fashion of this world passeth away. And I can know exactly what to do. All right, use spiritual discernment. I pray that my portion was edifying and encouraging to Akim. And I pray no offense was taken in this lesson, but I'm just speaking them, through the spirit. I'm being honest, so you really shouldn't be offended. We really got, that's kind of weak, because it's the truth. These women are like that, it's the truth. So regardless, keep the faith, continue to endure. Shalom.